it's the best. It was like, I love this. I love it. Do it again. Do it again where it's like, well, at least you could try out all the stuff. That was fun. Hey, Rabbi. Dude, this thing is so sick. Josh, tell me about it. Well, my guy was over here, and he was just fucked like a motherfucker. Who's Josh? It's just his character I do. The guy with him I went to college. But I'm not smart, but I'm somebody who doesn't. He's very simp. Is he? No, he was super cool. But let's just say that's how simp is. Like, oh, this is great. Do this one. Oh, yeah, that's great. Boom, you're hot. Why do they have these on iOS but not Android? That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. Now I know why that one person no service was like, oh dude, this has so many more features. It doesn't have any of them. It just has big titty goth girl. She's like, oh, this is bullshit. Big titty goth girls be like, oh, dog. Are you for real? Are you for real? Oh, dog. Dog. My dog. And bumper. The meal outside the county. Yo, dog. I wonder if I can change my thing. Oh, you're like thing? Yeah, dog. This is great. This is great. Dude, I like it when it was. Really? Yeah. Why? Well, it was just like one of those things. It's like it could work correctly, or it could be like, That's Greg Rajatowski. Greg Rajatowski would be like, oh, Michael Lynch would go, Really? Yeah. These are just impressions I do. But it sounds really funny as I just scream it into this fucking thing. Oh, dude, it's like, which also sounds like Forrest Gump when his mom's fucking administrator at school. I'm not exactly sure what his position was. Is he a principal? Perhaps, but it was like a fucked up school system. That fucking Alabamian fucking school system was fucked up. Why? He was always kissing and touching her and her sisters. It was like, what the fuck scene is this? They were on a bus. Nobody was letting this motherfucker sit down. Then all of a sudden, this girl's getting molested? What the fuck? They go out to that tree, that fucking crazy tree. I'm sure a bunch of motherfuckers been lynched on that tree. But yet, these motherfuckers out there, he's hanging, swinging, like motherfuckers. Oh, dog. Rabbi ROTHSCHILD. Join this one. Oh, dude. Dude. Dr. Scientist is on this. Sexy Scientist. Hey, Sexy Scientist. Hey, Rabbi. Don't drip on me. Oh, I loved it when it was like, So half of this is, like, my friends will know. I'm quite an old person. They're going to say, he's no. But the fact that I can hear myself brings me a lot of joy because it's funny to me. Really? Yeah, let's see if this thing comes in as sexy scientist or big titty goth girl. Have you ever had a big titty goth girl? I'm seeing that we're in it. Okay, sexy scientist is in it. Tight. This was the best. Why? Well, you had sexy scientist in it. You got like 1,000 fucking devices with which you can be streaming and listening and stuff. Hey, big titty goth girl, it's sexy scientist here. We're just checking out the scene. Wonder how big titty goth girl's doing. Hey, big titty goth girl. Yo, dog. Anyway, what's the closest you've ever had a big titty goth girl? These are questions I'm sure that the world's going to have to know. Believe it or not, I'm sure it'd be really popular in the future and emo and stuff. Like, those kids are losers. That's kind of why they. Not to say that's a bad thing. I'm sure I'll be like the king of the goths, but like if you're like, I don't know, rarely is it the coolest kid in the school are fucking like walking around with their trench coats. Fucking whatever. That'd be cool in the future. All right, we were more preppy. If you were like, oh, who's the preppiest motherfucker in the school? Be oh yeah, really? Oh yeah, dog. I'm the preppiest motherfucker in the shoe. I'm the preppiest motherfucker in the school. All right, this is a really good story. You were like, oh, nobody's preppier than I am. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, big titty goth girl. Wink, 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 go wink, go wink, go wink. This is just the best. It was like wink, wink, wink. I loved it. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost forgot to tell the person who owns the house. Oh yeah, don't unplug it anymore. This motherfucker unplugged it at midnight and he unplugged it at 4:30 in the morning on the fucking dot. That's also the same as the fucking timer on the fucking microwave. Why? Because once a couple times, not like one time I got caught for it or like yelled at for it. I put a fucking Pyrex filled with nothing but water in the microwave for like 40 minutes. But I was awake. I was gonna go down and get it. I just like you couldn't read half the fucking numbers on the thing anyway, so I was like, whatever. I don't fucking know at this point. Anyway. Now I can't eat between midnight and 4:30 in the morning. Why? Because you touch yourself at night. Huh? I love hearing myself. My mother would say to me, you just talk to hear yourself talk. And I think I'm proving it right. Why? Well, I haven't shut up yet. This is a test space. Do not join. Hey, sexy scientist. What up, baby? How you doing, sex machine? Oh, dude, do the one phone where it's like. Oh, this is Big Titty Goth Girl space. Big Titty Goth Girl. Sing the Big Titty Goth Girl song. Oh, okay. There's a woman named Big Titty Goth Girl. And she has big titties. And she's also a goth. Oh yeah, well, who's the closest thing to a big titty goth girl you guys have? They've all been like really? No, I don't know all their like. I don't know. That's not a political leaning, but it's like some kind of leaning. Anyway, this was a really great song that you were playing. It's not even a song. But dude, any Asian coins anyone's looking at? Man, I have some Asian coins I look you ask me who's your favorite Asian, holy fuck, do you have a favorite Asian? Yeah, probably. You dated her? No. Allegedly. Did you date her? We were as close as no. But I was introduced to my parents. Really? Yeah, we were pretty close to like buying a house and some other things. Really? No. Where'd you meet her? Picked her up at a bar, actually. Really? Yeah. Gave her my business card on my way out, and she called me the next day or something like that. Really? Yeah, I gave her my number. How do you like that one? Why? I don't know. Well, she was pretty, but she was wasted, and she had been at some event. Shout out to this event. There was this event in the south side of town. It was in honor of some guy who died, but like, they threw a huge party for him every year, and all these people went to it, and then they went to the bar afterwards. Which she wasted, but it was just like, and she came up to me and I was just like, well, I don't want to, this is like too easy. Let's just give her my number and then she sobers up. Let's talk tomorrow. That's cool. But I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna take advantage of, not that I take advantage of, but even like, have her be with her friends. That's okay. It's her decision. She made the right one. Anyway, was she a big pretty goth girl? She's a really pretty girl. All right, what about big pretty goth girl? Think. Fucking Winnie the Pooh. Think. Think about a big pretty goth girl. No, I didn't do that. But who was it that Sure. I love that. I was like, going bust down the fucking doors of my roommate, be like, show me your phone and show me the timers. Be like, what are you talking about? I know there's a timer on that fucking modem router thing. What are you talking about? It went off at midnight at 4:30 in the morning. He'd be like, what? I'd be like, this motherfucking thing went off at the same fucking time as that fucking timer on the microwave. And he'd be like, huh? I'd be like, I'm not gonna go through this with you again. I put a fucking Pyrex full of water in there for like 40 minutes. It wasn't in there, it's just what the timer was. I was gonna get it after like 10 minutes. But if I forget, it's just water. It's gonna evaporate. It's no big fucking deal. Anyway, it ended up breaking the fucking microwave. Did it? Well, only because the asshole came to my room and was like, hey, dude, do you have a Pyrex in the fucking microwave? I was like, dude, it's like 2 in the morning. What the fuck are you doing here? Yeah? He's like, you know it's in there for like 40 minutes? And I'm like, yeah? But I'm awake. I'm like, and he's like, what are you doing? Putting it in there for 40 minutes. Then we got in this huge argument, and I ended up videotaping him in the argument. He goes to grab his phone. Last words I literally remember saying to him were, you fucking cunt. And then we got a fucking timer on the microwave. So then what happened? So then I'm like, God damn, this fucking timer. So I started unplugging it. Then he becomes like fucking Zip Time McGee with some kind of plastic. And it's like too much fucking work to take that thing off. So now I eat my pizza at like, well, I cook it from 4:30 to 4:39, then I flip it from 4:39 to 4:18. I mean, well, 4:18, 4:39 to 4:48, and then, so it's 18 minutes, and then it's hard as fuck to eat. I really shouldn't do it that normally, but whatever. I can't believe I fixed that. I think well, a little bit. And then I was gonna scream at him, move that fucking extender. But no. And I really like how it's like, it's the best. Up with the sun, gone with the wind. Aaron tells me I'm crazy. Leaving my home, leaving my friends. Hey, sexy scientist. How you living, baby? Up with the sun, gone with the wind. Everyone kills me free. Leaving my home, leaving my friends. Can you hear the fucking radio? Oh yeah, people are gonna want to listen to this in the future. Hey, Crypto Jersey. I'm gonna masturbate. I think. I love how that one guy, his name is Nick, I'll never forget. He's like, I watched you masturbate. I was like, did I look satisfied after it? I knew I was. I just wanted to make sure that I gave off that kind of look. He was like, yeah. It's like, okay, cool, man. Very, very, very cool. Up with the sun, gone with the wind. Everyone tells me I'm crazy. Leaving my home, leaving my friends. Travel limit, dude. This shit is so clean. It's like Windex. This shit is like, are you done? What? Leaving my home, leaving my friends. Hey, Gideon. How you doing, baby?
Thursday, April 20th. Big story this morning. First of all, SpaceX launched Starship, biggest rocket on the planet. Huge success, even though it blew up 4 minutes into the launch.
No shit.
And you know the story that we did in Northridge that was being taken over by a volunteer, and he was shot and killed. The next one was charged with that, charged with murder, special circumstances too. Now, I want to talk about middle class. This is something that we have talked about. What is middle class? The president, politicians talk about the middle class, hardworking middle class in this country. Now, it used to be the middle class actually came for freedom in this country. The middle class actually supported the United States.
Oh, this is great.
Today, it's the top 20% that supports the country. The middle class present, simply because the way the taxes work, it really is the rich people that support it. Even though, talk about loopholes.
Oh, this is just the best. Where it was like, oh, dog, put it right there so it could be like, me.
The IRS is pretty good about closing all those loopholes. I mean, there used to be any number of loopholes, big enough you could drive a truck through. Those days are gone. So let's go back to middle class. What is middle class? So let me answer for $100,000.
I like how this said test space, do not join. This was great. Test space, do not join. Hey, cryptocurrencies and investing and stuff. How are you, baby? Oh, dude, I left that room. Sorry.
In order to bring home $100,000, right, you need $300,000. That is the new definition of middle class that I'm talking about. The government is giving us that. And so a study just came out, by the way, from a financial advising company, Smart Asset, and looking at government figures. Workers in those three cities, Honolulu, New York, San Francisco, because they're at the very top, and we're not far behind. People who earn $300,000 a year are taxed at the rate of basically 40.5% or higher. Higher meaning if you make some serious money, you're making, let's say, over $400,000. Now that's a lot of money. No, actually, over 150, you're in the top bracket already. And so top bracket being, what, 36 or 39% Fed, 13% California. So you're over 50%. You're over 50%. Now when you bring in and you add what the cost of living is relative relative to other places, that middle class figure is $300,000 a year. We did a story about buying a house, the median income for a house in Los Angeles. I think Orange County is even higher, is $800,000. So, in order to
Yo, dog, I'm so happy that shit got taken care of.
$160,000 down. That's your down payment, 20%. Okay, that's $160,000 a year.
Holy
That's
fuck,
sitting
this
in a
lady's
bank
hot as
account
shit.
after taxes. You put that away. Boy, a lot of us have
Jesus,
$160,000
woman.
hanging around, don't we? So now you're putting that
I
down
want
on
to
a
suck on
house,
this woman's nipples like,
and the
God
mortgage is,
damn, baby.
what, 600,000?
Anyway,
whatever.
leaving my home.
So now you need an income of $172,000 to sustain that mortgage. And if you're paying rent, well, yeah, look at the rent.
Jesus, woman. This lady's all over my
Two bedroom is $3,500, $4,000. I know people that pay $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month, and we're not talking about wealthy people either. We're not talking about people that have throwaway money.
It was cheaper for me to buy a house than to rent.
Yeah. In the meantime, realistically, you have a mortgage, right?
Yeah.
And where were you able to get the down payment? Was it probably from another house?
Yeah.
That's
Sale of
it.
my other house.
See, that is the only way people do it. They sell their existing houses that they bought before, and sometimes going up 3 or 4. My house is the culmination of, I think, 3 houses that I bought, sold, and then I built the Persian house. I couldn't come close to affording the Persian house.
The only reason that we were even able to afford the first house was because got VA loan.
Yes,
So we got in, you get in with, basically nothing.
Yeah, 3% or nothing, and it's reasonable too. You're getting a good interest rate, but no one is in the service anymore. Who goes?
Not in California.
Yeah, nobody goes to the service anymore.
The South, it's much more prevalent, but here it's not.
So the bottom line is that unless you're making, a ton of money, you're not middle class. Can you imagine making $100,000 a year and you're considered below middle class? Well, if I did that story, if I said that to you,
Jesus Christ.
let's define middle class. $100,000 a year, and you're basically close to the poverty line. It's science fiction is what it is. And it has to do with cost of living is huge. In Honolulu, for example, 86% higher than a city in the South. So, northeastern salary, 20% higher than southern salary. Right, you go to the northeast, anywhere in the northeast versus any place in Alabama, that's bigger than that, but I think across the board. And the cost of living is way down too. So you can make, even with all that said, you still have to make $150,000.
Meeting was on about the house.
Now, I will tell you, when you're making dinner in the South, possum and squirrel is not that expensive. I will grant you that. And I understand that you just go get your own. And I also understand there's you're not spending money on a dentist either. I get that too. Is there anybody from the South at this point that can get that?
Well, I would say I still call them my southern relatives. They listen to the show all the time.
I know that.
Places like Flowery Branch. I'm not joking.
Of course they do. And what way it's the hardest to get the middle class line to the best. Geographically, but it's not there. You can imagine Texas. Those are the hardest to get middle class. You're not. I just want to point that out. Feel good about it. I love having that. I love people feel good about it. Coming up, Jason Littleton, and it's back right with Jason. We'll be back with that. everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
Let's hear it pop. No Robin Messiah. Harry Rock Handler, Orange County.
I love how Alex was like, yeah, just go ahead. She's a slave. It's like, oh my God. I'm glad I wasn't
We used to say a bunch of belongings spilled out of Austin Ice's car when crashed into the group of Steve Ice. Going on a rampage Tuesday. The alleged first attack of 2 employees at a Walmart in Simi Valley. They got into some sort of fight with his family members in Camarillo, then headed back to Thousand Oaks where he ran into the scene. This employee at Walmart said he stabbed the Walmart employee in the garden section, and apparently he left up a wound. So, yeah, and he stabbed him in the thigh. And I don't know where else he stabbed him. The employee who was killed was identified as Wesley Well, and his sister was standing next to him during the crash. Both were waiting on a bus to go home to celebrate their mother's birthday. Reporting live, Blake Story, KFIU.
Santa Ana has uncovered a gun-making operation in Costa Mesa.
Detectives were tracking down a guy who pulled a gun on a driver. But Santa Ana Police Sergeant Maria Lopez says when search warrants were executed at the guy's home in Israel in Costa Mesa,
And these are enforcement to the detectives as well as the 8109 task force. We're able to locate 14 firearms, 13 dispensing, firearms manufacturing equipment, printers, and the drill pack.
drugs were also found. The guy was booked Friday for criminal threat as well as multiple weapons and drug violations. In Santa Ana, Corbin Carson, KFIU.
A man in Newport Beach has been charged for a hit and run that left a motorcyclist with significant injuries. The man was arraigned Tuesday on several charges, including felony hit and run with injury for the 2022 crash and felony DUI. Police said the man hit both the motorcyclist and several parked cars near 26th Street and West Balboa Boulevard before running away. He pleaded not guilty on all counts. An LAPD officer is suing police chief Michael Moore and the department claiming retaliation for posting videos of her shooting competition. Moore relative to More's career, including posting videos showcasing her search skills. The officer says that she told her to get in the lawsuit by a Tuesday. The officer claimed her videos were identical to other male officers' videos. She was still blocked from being promoted. McBride is the daughter of Dean McBride, a director of the LA Police Protective League. The LAPD declined to comment on the pending litigation. For the Atlas Verify News, LA and Orange County have had a crime spree throughout them, and now a man has been arrested.
The Fed saying Namir Green robbed or tried to rob 31 gas stations and convenience stores over a 3.5-week period. Booking documents show from March 21st to April 15th, Green also carjacked 72 vehicles. Prosecutors say Green would demand cash from employees at gunpoint and threaten to kill them if they didn't hand over the money. Sales of fuel a little more than $15,000 during robbery, bringing him to 20 years in prison. He was charged under the Federal Arms Act, which is interference with commerce by robbery.
Oh my God.
4 people in a home was recently released from prison and living with family and friends. It serves about 2 years for aggravated assault, but they're still trying to determine a motive for Tuesday's shooting. SpaceX unpiloted Starship has been called a success, even though it only lasted 4 minutes. That's how long it took before the rocket exploded.
Looks like we saw the start of the flip, but obviously we're seeing from the ground cameras the entire Starship stack continuing to rotate. We should have had separation.
No way. Edit air.
This does not appear to be a nominal situation.
SpaceX referred to the explosion as a rapid, unscheduled disassembly before stage separation. The company posted on Twitter the test launch today will help improve the Starship's reliability. And
What
the
is
team
this?
says Ukraine
Look at-
deserves to join the military alliance and pledged continuing support for the country on its first visit to Kyiv since Russia's invasion just over a year ago. We're going to look at your drive with EKI in the sky, but first it's work with Wayne.
The Lakers lost to the Memphis Grizzlies in Game 2 of that playoff series. The score 103-93. The Clippers have Game 3 in their series against the Phoenix Suns at 7:30. Here live on 11:50 in hockey. The LA Kings fell to the Edmonton Oilers 4-2 in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup
This
playoffs.
is shittiest.
Baseball, the Dodgers lost to the Mets 5-3. Injuries required a team to rethink some position players. So is manager Dave Roberts concerned? I would say it's concerned. I think if you look around the league, there's a lot of teams that are kind of fluttering. We want to get our guys healthy. I think that's probably number one.
The Dodgers are advanced today at 4:40. Michael Grove is set to start. This is an easy drive to the Captain Motors broadcast booth on the iHeartRadio app. You can see the video. That series wraps up today with Patrick Sandoval starting. I'm Wayne Redneck, KFI Sports. If you're looking to sell your house, there's a bunch of choices. You can list it on your own. Internet. I've actually seen people with a for sale, like owner sign in front of their house. Okay, that's going to work. You can list it with a broker. 6% clean repair. Buyers come through. Everything's spotless. You can't be there. Or a very easy way to do it, and boy, this works fast. DirectBuyers.com. They'll give you a fair price. You'll get paid in cash within 10 days. No one even walks to your house. How easy is that? And they'll even give you a $15,000 cash before closing to help with your move. And I'll tell you what they will never do, and that's low quality. I just love the way they do this. So, go to directbuyers.com, call 844-242-SELL. That's 844-242-SELL, or visit directbuyers.com. On the screen, you update is brought to you by Jacoby and Myers. The Dow is down 51, S&P down 17, Nasdaq down 58, and the average price for a gallon of unleaded gas in California is $4.91. Don't wait. Maximize your compensation after an accident. Call Jacoby and Myers now. Just as new since 1972. Check out weather from KFI. We've got a great day ahead. Lots of sunshine, warm temperatures. Highs will be in the 70s to right at 80 to maybe even right at 90 for your Friday and Saturday, back into the 70s and 80s for Sunday, and 60s and 70s by the first part of next week. Right now it is 54 in Rancho Santa Margarita and Baldwin Park, 53 in Westlake Village. Let's get a look at your drive with BKFI in the sky, and this time, Jeff Ball, you're checking out some delays on the 22.
Yeah, we are. I must tell you, 80s around here sounds pretty good to me. It is the eastbound drive on the 22 over at Norfolk Boulevard. Now, there underlined was a problem in lanes. The eastbound 22 kind of slow coming away from the full front split there. But at this point, at least with all lanes open, I always advise you to stay with the freeway because the surface streets like Grove Boulevard, all that get busy super fast. So it was East 22 before Harbor Boulevard is going to be slow. But again, stick with the freeway. I think you'll be okay. Mid-City LA, now this unusual problem. Number one, it's really busy on all of our freeways this morning. So if you're still listening at home and waiting to get going, again, like yesterday morning, I'd leave a little early. It couldn't hurt. But again, back to the East 10 now. There's East 10 La Brea. There was a right over problem forever. And there was another problem that we saw approaching the East LA interchange.
One less thing.
Alameda. That's just before the East LA interchange. The left lane was blocked there. CHP guard and pockets are waiting for a tow truck to come. So, again, the bottom line, this unusually East 10 from La Brea all the way to East LA interchange is just plain slow. We just had a look at the 105, another busy one, all lanes open, but from the 710 over to Crenshaw, that's about it. And right now, as I speak here, we're flying south over the 405, coming up over Crenshaw. Northbound drive is real slow, but at least moving. I think you'll take moving towards the 405 towards LAX. Jeff AFI in the sky. This hour of the Bill Handel Show is brought to you by WDC Kitchen and Bath Center. Find the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Southern California at WDCappliances.com. WDCappliances.com.
Spring cleaning this season? Simply Done cleaning products from Stater Brothers are affordable, effective, and can tackle any mess, big or small. It's the simple choice for quality cleaning. Spring clean with Simply Done from Stater Brothers Market.
This is Jacob and Ron. If you've been involved in a motor accident, call 844-24 Jacob. More stimulating talk.
And I are radio station. Serious side effects are changes in stress hormone, seizures, increased blood pressure, liver damage, glaucoma, allergic reactions, may cause nausea, constipation, headache, and vomiting.
Bill Handel, not for everyone. And now, here's Bill Handel. Hey, good morning. Bill Handel here, and the entire morning crew on a Thursday, April 20th. first of all, Supreme Court. That's Republican. That's Bristol, but the Bristol. Exactly. You talk about a mental block I have with that. It is extraordinary. In any case, the court was going to rule uphold what the appellate court did. Yes. That unpronounceable drug on the market, and the court came down through. Thank you very much. So they're going to say Friday night, tomorrow night, SpaceX, Starship, huge, successful rocket, went up this morning, 4 minutes into it, blew up, but still considered a massive success. But I guess in their definition, it is. Must didn't know if they were even going to take off. Now, it is time for Jason Middleton. Okay, who could use some more money? Awesome, everybody. It's Macro with Jason Middleton on the Bill Handle Show. So, Jason, good morning. Good morning, Bill. And Jason walked in as we were about to start segment and said, hey, I was listening to your segment on glass and home prices, and even though it's not what we were going to talk about or not part of the list, you said you want to hear, I got some information on home prices. Yeah, as soon as I get up there with you at 8:30, I'm going to be recording with Greg McBride, Chief Economist at BankRate.com. They have new data showing that 64% of people who want to buy a house will do whatever it takes. They will downsize, they will move into a different zip code, they will do anything to get in. And what you and I were talking about off air, which is kind of the point of this show this weekend at 2 o'clock on Sunday, is renting versus owning. And the American dream has been outdated. It still is a path to family wealth and legacy wealth to own your house. But you really own it, first of all, that's the question. Depending on how much your mortgage rate can in at what you do. And then, of course, your personal formula. Is it better to rent as opposed to own? But and you can actually buy a home. Downtown Detroit, it's pretty inexpensive. Yeah, you're right. The supply side of it is way out of whack, which is why the demand is high, supply is limited, prices are way up. Now you're paying more every month for your monthly nut, and you're taking money out of other things you could be doing, and so that's part of it. That's kind of caught up now. So it's a very individual formula you have to do. Yeah, a lot of people, when we talk about the monthly cost of a house, no one's taking, it's just the mortgage. It's what they talk about. Hey, how about the taxes? How about the maintenance? If you have a house, my house is 22 years old, and in about your first 10 years on a new house, spectacular. You pay nothing. Oh, yeah. Now the maintenance is just completely crazy. Yeah, and writing off the mortgage interest. Oh, yeah. For the first 10 years. Yeah, it's all of it. All right, so bottom line is 74% of the country wants to buy a house, can't buy a house. Yeah, that's the bottom line. And isn't that absolutely lovely? Okay, let's start moving on with Tesla. And Tesla had some great numbers in terms of revenue. We don't know how were their profits, because the profit margin was increased significantly, which is why the stock price is down. Here's why. Tesla lowered, as you know, has lowered its prices on its cars. Again. And that's the sixth one in the past, I would say, 5 quarters. So, yeah, that's about right. 15 months. So, what they're trying to do, what Tesla's trying to do is what Apple used to do back in the day, which was technology first, manufacturing second. What Tesla tries to do now is take the technology, it's got most of the manufacturing, because it still has stuff sitting on lots somewhere that needs to be delivered. Now it's trying to get the scale, and that means the price too. That means the point of entry for would-be consumers who want an electric car, who want to get that $7,500 tax credit from the federal government. You can't get in there still because Teslas are expensive, so they're lowering that price. I think investors will finally readjust to this eventually, but Tesla shares are down 6%, even though, like you said, their revenue was actually up. Yeah, and they're selling a lot of cars, too. They are. We're talking about a profit margin here. We're not talking about an operating loss. Right. We're talking about, like, above the bottom line, right? So everything is in the black, a little bit less than it was this time last year. But how much are they exposing themselves to more customer base? Probably a lot. And does that mean that you're going to see even more cuts? Because at their high end, they were an insanely profitable car company. I mean, it was 30, I mean, it was just nuts relative to the other companies. Same kind of profit margin as what they make on iPhones. So it was like a 30% profit margin, same kind of thing. So those drivable iPhones, remember we used to make that joke 10 years ago. It was pretty much true. You look at the screens inside. Where is the sweet spot for auto manufacturers in terms of on their volume. But if you're returning 5 to 7%, yeah, you're good. They're still GM's a lot closer to that run, so to speak. Right. We're going to come back. We've got more with Jason Middleton right after this. Let's check in with Jennifer live in the KFI 24-hour news.
And we're keeping an eye this morning on a new Twilight series that is coming to Lionsgate.
But the view's still better love show
that new Harry Potter TV series now. Reports say a Twilight series is also now in the works. Tesla's reporting first quarter electric results that came in right near Wall Street estimates, and Facebook users can now apply for a share of $725 million in a privacy settlement. The deal resolves a class action lawsuit that alleged Facebook allowed Cambridge Analytica to harvest the personal data of 87 million users between May of 2007 and December 2022. We've got more on the 405 in just a moment.
So, we're talking about housing, and what do you think the value of your house is now? Well, it's about as high as I think it's going to get. Values are flattening, even going down, and interest rates, mortgage rates are actually down, so a good time to borrow against the equity in your home, which is pretty high. If you need $75,000 or more, let me suggest going to HMS Capital. They'll help you borrow that money. And I know how good they are. I've done 2 mortgages with them over the years. They found the best interest rates out there. Service impeccable. That's HMS Capital. No appraisal, no credit report fees. Call 833-255-5698. That's 833-255-5698. Visit hmscapital.com. That's hmscapital.com.
SoCal weather from KFI. We've got a gorgeous sunny day ahead with temperatures in the 70s to right at 80. This report is brought to you by Whole Foods Market. Let's get a look at that drive. More on the 405.
As I speak to you guys now, I'm right over the 405-605 interchange. We're about to go north on 605. But I just wanted to warn you, if you're headed for LAX, it's not dreadful awful, but it sure is slow. And it starts around the 710. Now, the carpool lane's looking good all the way up, but it's just kind of a slow drive. So, you got a few extra minutes. I think you'll be okay. There's a few little sections that stop and go in the middle there, so it just becomes a going through. And the 105, again, that was another busy one. They had to wait till you get past Crenshaw before that last little sprint into the airport was okay. Again, more of the 605, I think it might be some northbound problems. That's where I was in. I'll check it out for you. Jeff Fogg, AFI in the sky.
Slice into spring at Whole Foods Market. Organic strawberries are just $4.29 per pint with time through April 27th. Your smoothies, breakfast bowls, and shortcake dreams just got a whole lot right. While supplies last, shop in store or online. Terms apply.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com. Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. If you're like many people, you may think custom blinds is a job for expensive professionals. Well, at Blindster, if you have a tape measure and a screwdriver, you can install our custom blinds and save big. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com. Jim Connell at Connell Chevrolet, Costa Mesa. We have Silverados, Suburbans, Tahoes, and all-electric Volt EVs. Our inventory is back, and we're dealing at ConnellChevrolet.com. Find your roads at Connell Chevrolet, the Orange County original since 1964. Uline is here for the hard workers, for the ones rolling up their sleeves, working round the clock, and getting the job done. You're dedicated to doing what it takes to keep a business growing. Uline is dedicated to helping you make that happen. Working 7 days a week, staying fully stocked and ready to ship. Why should you choose Sweet James if you're hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident? I'll tell you, the results speak for themselves. Here are some of the settlements won for injured victims by the attorneys at Sweet James. $29 million won for a client hurt in a multiple vehicle accident. $11 million won for a client hurt in a trucking accident. $1 million for a client hurt in a motorcycle accident. Sweet James wins for clients hurt in these types of cases 98% of the time. They settle more money in 1 year than most firms settle in their life. The attorneys at Sweet James take nothing to win. They can't guarantee the outcome of any case, but it's important to have an experienced and successful law firm on your side. Get a free consultation at 1-800-9-MILLION. 1-800-9-MILLION. That's 1-800-9-000-00. Recheck.com. Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, April 22nd. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent drug misuse before it starts. Hi there, I'm Joel Arzar. Join me this Sunday for How to Money. We'll talk all things personal finance and help you learn how to save, invest, and enjoy more of what matters. How to Money with Joel Arzar. Sundays at noon on KFI and on demand anytime on the iHeartRadio app. And this is KFI Handle here on Thursday, April 20th. This time every Thursday we do Macro with Jason Middleton. Jason heard Sundays right here on KFI on his financial show called Macro with Jason Middleton. Very clever. Yeah, Robin came up with it. She did? Okay. She has a contract, so she has a story. 2 to 4 p.m. every Sunday right here. Facebook, $725 billion settlement. Oh, I get that. Yeah, it's going, it's a class action. I think it was a class action. Yes, it was. And let me tell you how class actions normally work. I mean, you know, but I want to point something out. Yes, plaintiffs, that's us, people who are going to get money. The only people that get money are the lawyers. Okay, just to let you know. There was a case, it was either Kellogg's or one of the big cereal companies in which this was a case in which they offer 16 ounces or 32 ounces of cereal box in that settlement. And they said that's a lie. It's not 32 inches. And they were doing it by volume. Now it's by weight. Right. Okay, why? Because it was, I get quote misrepresentation. And it was a $1 zillion settlement. Lawyers got several $1 million. Everybody got a coupon for 35 cents off their next box. So, Facebook, $725 million working for the people. Yes, $725 million settlement, which seems like a lot of money, but when you talk about hundreds of millions of people that use Facebook, number one, how are they going to spread that money out, and how do I get mine? Well, the window, you're right. The window's pretty. It's 2007 to 2022. So if you were a user sometime in that window of time, you can go online. I did it this morning to test it out, and I went to the, and I will put it up on the show notes and put it up on the socials and everything, but you submit a claim, it takes about 5 minutes. You just put your username in, you put some identifying information in there, and then you say, hey, when we pay you out, where do you want it to go? Now, I chose Venmo, and so I got a text immediately saying, put this code in, and then we'll know it's really you, and that's how it went down. You can choose other things too. Now, how much you're going to get? Yeah, no, yeah. It depends on how many people submit claims. That's fair. Okay. And the submission of claims deadline is August of this year. Okay. So with that, I mean, if I don't know you, there is no chance that I would be doing it. And I have been on Facebook. Now, when it comes to this settlement, they have the basis because they know how many people have gone on, when they went on. And even going back to, 2002? Is that right? May of 2007. So, okay, so 2007. Can they figure out that in June of 2008, I used Facebook? Yeah, come on, of course. Okay, so they have generating that much data every day as a species. Yeah, they can track all of that stuff. No, don't forget, the reason May 2007 sticks out is because of, remember these two magic words, Cambridge Analytica? Of course. Okay. This is Facebook paying up for this without saying they did anything wrong, of course, right? But we have a lot of those settlements going on this week. Yeah, no kidding. But back we go to the cereal boxes. If you bought cereal, this brand, over the last 5 years, well, I certainly keep receipts for cereal boxes from 5 years ago. So it gets really weird. This one gets easy. Any idea of the amount of money that we're talking about? And is it predicated on how often you went on Facebook? How long you were on the platform? I think any parameters around that necessarily. Now, they might have to show that work, and they're below the window kind of work later on. But I didn't see that for sure. Now, how much money? I don't know. I'm going to talk about $500 million usually, probably over that time period. You can only do it once. Like I have show pages from old shows I had back in the Bay Area. You can't do it every year. You got to do it only once. And I feel like anybody can get in there and try it. It'll also automatically tell you if you're not qualified for that too, which is also good. I mean, you're right. I honestly think that it's going to be one of those. You get that check in the mail, it's worth more just to throw it away than it is to go to the ATM and deposit it. Makes sense. Okay, let's talk about the layoffs at Meta. I am reading a book about Zuckerberg and the company itself. I gotta tell you, he is pretty vicious, and not in a hugely negative, he's going to kill you way, but in business, it's a pretty negative, he's going to kill you way. When he calls it this year is going to be the year of efficiency, I think everybody saw that as the year of head lopping, and that's exactly what's happening. So he wants these layoffs to improve the bottom line. Last month, we started this month with the layoffs. So he's closing the London office. That's only 100 people or so, but they're all happening Instagram and other categories within the Meta umbrella. What I find the most interesting now, or a very interesting concept, is these entrepreneurs, guys who start these companies at the age of 14, for example, and become billionaires by the time they're 17, is they're running companies. Zuckerberg is running one of the biggest companies on the planet, and he has zero experience in management. Right. Normally, when you have a CEO, I mean, they're going through the ranks, the management ranks, and by the time they hit CEO, they're 35 years. Yeah, that's the point. So it's Sheryl Sandberg actually who becomes the COO. Yeah. But still, when you look at companies that are run that way, and I know we're speculating here because there isn't any proof out there. For example, do you find Zuckerberg a good CEO? Okay, for a guy like no experience and created, let's find out who's ugliest. The platform that he created, or the website he created at Harvard, right? As a shareholder, sure, I don't have an issue with the way Zuck is managing this company. His shares are up 85% this year. They were down 66% last year. Ever since these layoffs were announced, his efficiency here that seems to be dedicated to the bottom line as a shareholder, sure, I'm fine with it. Now, founders / CEOs / chairman, who are all the same person, that don't have to answer to a board, that worries me. That's where management issues really can come through. And I think you're looking at that with Elon Musk in several instances. Not all instances, but several. Yeah, and the CEO generally picks the board. I remember reading a book about Eisner, and the board, and it was his board. Yeah, he owned it outright. Yeah, and Tim Cook inherited the board at Apple from Steve Jobs because Steve Jobs chose Tim Cook and Grim to take over CEO. So why would you chair the board necessarily? Now, you get activists.
You know that I
like telling those stories because I'm a nerd, but sometimes those companies get a little too insular when it comes to exposure to risk. Okay.
Also, I just got NBC News is reporting, guess what is shutting down its news department, BuzzFeed. Shutting down. BuzzFeed News is shutting down. Says it's part of a cost-cutting measure.
Going out of business is a really good cost-cutting measure.
Just the news department, but it's 15% of its workforce.
Guess what? It's going to replace that artificial intelligence. That makes sense. Yeah. It's going to replace us. That's also on my show this weekend. There was the voice of Microsoft being in Ireland is a woman. And her friend said, hey, we hired you to this other company too. She had no idea. AI had stolen her voice, intonation, and everything. Yeah, they were going to do that story tomorrow by Drake. And how long is coming out? And who do you sue? Who has the copyright? Right? Who do you and cease and desist? Who do you write a cease and desist to? We are in a hype cycle similar and bigger than the iPhone. This is actually going on. All right, that's this weekend, Jason, Sundays 2 to 4 p.m. Take care, Jason. Coming up, Mo Kelly, Musings with Mo. The finish Thursday with Mo. KFI AM 640. Let's check in with
Series till 2001 and worked to rebuild the city after the Rodney King riots and the Northridge earthquake.
I saw a city in need of safety and economic opportunity. I saw a city desperate for hope.
That was from his inauguration in 1993. Reardon was the only Republican mayor of LA since 1961. Mayor Bass says Reardon has always had a place in his heart for the kids of LA and works to improve how the city serves its youth and communities. Reardon finally announced yesterday that he has peacefully at his home in Brentwood, surrounded surrounded by his wife Elizabeth, family, friends, and his precious pet dog. He was 92. The first mosquito pesticide drop of the year is headed to San Diego County to combat diseases spread by mosquitoes. Helicopter drops will be done next Wednesday and Thursday if necessary. Aerial drops are carried out once a month between April and October each year, covering roughly 1,300 acres of mosquito breeding areas. Officials say the larvicide does not hurt people or pets. The Supreme Court is taking more time to take over access to the abortion pill, mifepristone. The justices will decide tomorrow if they want to uphold the reversal of the FDA's approval for the drug used for medical abortion. ABC's Rachel Scott says the justices voted yesterday to delay the decision. Consider a ruling by a lower court that would slap restrictions on the pill, prevent women from accessing the drug after 7 weeks of pregnancy. The ruling would also require 3 in-person doctor visits to make the pill unavailable by mail. A federal appeals court in New York has temporarily blocked a House Judiciary Committee subpoena for testimony from former prosecutor Mark Pomerantz, who was involved in a criminal investigation of former President Trump. The investigation is now being led by Manhattan DA.
Trying to stop what he called an unprecedented intrusion into a state prosecution, but it is what justices without a right to question Pomerantz.
Aaron Jersey says the appellate court takes the two sides 2 days to the argument. The Washington state legislature has passed a ban on dozens of semi-automatic rifles. Bill will now be the state's governor, who's expected to sign it into law. The ban comes after multiple failed attempts in Washington's legislature and amid the post-mass shootings during the first 100 days of the